Good day, learners! Maayo na adlaw. This video will guide you in your statistics and probability lessons. The focus of this video is computing test statistic on population mean. So you will be guided on how to compute test statistic on population mean. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only. This shall serve as support learning material to maximize or improve learners' performance in statistics and probability. No copyright infringement is intended. Borrowed materials, music, pictures, brand names, trademarks, etc. included in this video are owned by the respective copyright holders. The author does not represent nor claim ownership over them. Let's have the learning competency for this video. The learner computes for the test statistic value or the population mean. So you will be computing the test statistic, or you will be guided on how you are going to compute for the test statistic of using the population mean. So this is the formula for finding z and t values. So let us be guided with these formulas since this is used in computing for the test statistic. And the test statistic that we have is the z and the t values. For computing the z value, you need to have the sample mean, the population mean, the sample size, and the population standard deviation so that you can compute for the z value or z test statistic. So the formula is z is equal to the sample mean minus the population mean divided by the standard deviation divided by the square root of the number of samples. So ito po yung formula ng pagkuha ng z value. Ito po. So minus mo muna yung sample mean at saka population mean, then divide it with the quotient of the standard deviation and the square root of the number of sample or the sample size. While the t values, kung mapapansin nyo po, halos magkaparehas lang ang formula ng dalawa. Ang pagkakaiba lang po, ang gamit ng z test, ang gamit niya po is population standard deviation. While ang gamit po ng t-test, sample standard deviation. So tandaan, ang gamit po dito is sample standard deviation in t-test. Sa z-test naman, population standard deviation. And halos magkaparehas lang po ang formula nilang dalawa. So tandaan po ang formulas na ito since this will be used in computing test statistic for the z and t values. So let us have this illustrative example kung paano po mag-compute. Compute is the z value given the following information. Use one-tailed test and 5/100 level of significance. So given the sample mean is 71 and 5/10, and then the population mean is 70 and the standard deviation is 8 and the number of samples 100. So anong gagamitin? Ang number of samples niya po 100. So bigger than 30, therefore ang gagamitin mo is z-test. Since and the standard deviation is known and the number of sample is greater than or equal to 30, we'll use z-test. Thus, let's have this. This is the formula. Use the formula for z-test. Then substitute po natin yung mga values. Yung sample mean 71.5, ang population mean 70. Ang standard deviation 8, ang number of sample is 100. So simplify po natin, 71.5 minus 70, that's equivalent to 1.5 or 1 and 5/10. Then 8 divide 10, so 1.1 and 5/10 divide 8/10. So ang sagot po is 1 and 875,000. Therefore, the computed z value is 1 and 875,000. So, ganyan po ang process ng pag-compute ng z value. So, una, balikan po natin dapat alam mo kung anong formula ang gagamitin mo. Then substitute mo lang po yung given value and then i-simplify and then yun lang po ang makukuha mong value under this example. Sunod naman po, illustrative example number 2, we are going to compute for the t value. So halos magkaparehas lang naman sila. Dapat alam mo lang kung kailan mo gagamitin ang t-test at alam mo din kung kailan mo gagamitin ang c-test. This was discussed already in your previous lessons and I have already discussed this in previous videos that we have. Alam mo dapat kung kailan gagamitin ang t-test at alam mo din kung kailan gagamitin ang c-test. In this case, ang gagamitin natin po ay t-test. So, ang formula ng t-test is x bar minus mu over s divided by the square root of the number of samples or the sample size. So 129 and 5/10 minus 127 divide by 5 over square root of 12. So ang value nyo po is 2.2 and 5/10 divide 5 over 3 and 46 hundredths. Then 2 and 5/10 divide 1 and 44 hundredths is equal to 1 and 736 thousands. 1 and 736 thousands is the test statistic po. Yan po ang test statistic. Therefore, the computed t-value is 1 and 736,000. So, yan po ang paggamit ng or pag-compute ng test statistic. Pwede natin gamitin ang z and pwede natin gamitin ang t. Depende sa given. Okay? And depending on the number of samples and if the standard deviation is unknown or known. So, yan po ang guide kung paano gagamitin ang given formulas. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something. If you have queries on this topic, please ask me personally during our classroom interaction or message me through my messenger account. Keep learning. This is Sir Ronel.